What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over some of your unpopular opinions from Reddit. And I will be reacting to your opinions, so yeah. If you guys have any problems with the opinions stated, you guys can go ahead and comment down below in a respectful way what your guys' opinions are, because we don't have time for the disrespect. Just saying. And just remember, there's no hate going to any of the idols or groups in the video, and the videos that will be playing during these opinions may not necessarily be going along with the opinions. It's just something, or just fan cams that I decide to pick out for each one. So, yep. The first opinion that we have today, guys, is there's nothing wrong with standing a group slash idol that has done something problematic. Now, I do agree with this to an extent, because I do feel like it depends on what the idol did and what exactly the whole story behind it was, because Dispatch doesn't necessarily put out the true story, so I feel like I would have to do research on it and really find out for myself what exactly happened and try to put together a story from all the different sides. And honestly, I don't really see a huge problem with it, but who knows, other people could feel differently, but that's just my opinion. I don't really see a problem with it. Now, the second opinion that we have is I don't understand the hype around Blackpink. Now, I do understand where this person is coming from, but I don't necessarily agree with this. Blackpink produces a lot of really good music, and they do have a really strong performers, so I could see the reason why they would be so hyped up, and I do understand the reason why. So I don't necessarily agree with this, but at the same time, I do understand where this person's coming from, because their music is not everybody's cup of tea, and sometimes like their personalities could not be everybody's cup of tea. But personally, I don't necessarily agree with this. But honestly, I also don't blame people for not seeing the hype around them, but I don't know. I'm still kind of like on the fence about this, but let me know what you guys think down below. The third opinion that we have is I don't understand the hype around Twice. This is similar to the one before this, but I actually don't agree with this at all. I really do see the hype around Twice, and there's a lot of reasons. One of the first reasons is because they are from one of the big three companies, and JYP honestly promotes them pretty well. Even though he overworks them, he does promote them very well. And one of the second reasons is they are really good performers. They can sing, they dance, they can rap. I mean, the girls are super talented, and even like with no auto-tune at all during their live performances, their vocals are a yes. Oh my gosh, the girls are so talented. All of them are extremely beautiful. Not saying the girls from Blackpink aren't, but Twice is absolutely beautiful, and their personalities are amazing. So I do really see the hype around them. They make really good music, and they do change their concepts. Even though they did have a cute style for a very long time, their past two comebacks, I've seen them mature more and more with their comebacks. So I do honestly see the hype around Twice, but yeah, I guess let me know what you guys think down below. The fourth opinion that we have is using Latin sounds in K-pop songs is not cultural appropriation. Now, I do agree with this, and this is coming from a Latina. I don't know what else really needs to be said about this, because that honestly should be obvious to people that using Latin sounds is not cultural appropriation. They should just take it as a compliment. The fifth opinion that we have is we cannot assume JYP was the cause of Mina's anxiety. Now, I do agree with this, because we're not going to know what's wrong with Mina until she comes forth and says something. We don't know what's going on in her personal life. We just don't know what's going on with her. We just know that she was on a break because of her anxiety, and honestly, I really wholeheartedly do agree with this, but who knows? We really don't know until she herself says something about the whole situation and really lets us know. Number 6 on our list of opinions is Wavy should focus on promoting internationally rather than in China. I don't know if I agree with this or not, but right now I am more leaning towards they should focus more in China, just because they are a Chinese subunit. All the members are Chinese, they know how to speak Chinese, so I think for me it would just make more sense if they focused on promoting in China rather than internationally. But yeah, this one kind of confused me, so that's all I really have for this one, and I really don't think there's too much that should be said, except that they should focus on promoting in China rather than internationally. Number 7 on our list of opinions is How You Like That by Blackpink wasn't as bad as I feared, and I actually do agree with this really, a lot, because honestly, I wasn't looking forward to this comeback, but the comeback was actually really good. The only thing that I would change about the comeback would be the choreography. I feel like the choreographer didn't really do them justice, and it could have been a lot harder, but the style really suited them. It was just the level of the choreography, because we know that girls can pull off anything, and Lisa especially deserves to really be able to show her talents, and I really feel like the choreographer should have pulled up each individual girl's talents and uniqueness with dance, because I think that would have really made the comeback a lot better, and the comeback would have suited them a lot more if the dance really did the girls justice. But in my opinion, I didn't like the dance, and the dance break was actually kind of underwhelming, and the dance break could have been a lot more and a lot better than what it actually was. But yeah. Number 8 is Weekly's prologue film got me at the sad part, but I was disappointed when I realized they were Girl Crush or Teen Crush. And I actually don't know too much about Weekly, so I can't really say too much about this, but I could see where this person's coming from, just looking at it as a new group debuting, because if they were really like showing a softer part, you'd be excited, and since Teen/Girl Crush is so popular now, and it's like every single girl group's debut concept now, it can get old pretty quickly, but that is my opinion. The ninth opinion that we have is I don't understand why stans defend their idols getting plastic surgery. I do agree with this, because I don't think that them getting plastic surgery is actually that bad, because it is their body and they can do whatever they want with it. So I don't understand why it's that big of a deal on idols get plastic surgery. I really don't understand why that's such a big deal, but who knows? Some stans do get very protective, but yeah, I really don't understand why stans do this, but who knows? This is my opinion though. The 10th opinion that we have is I'm tired of groups dancing through an entire song. Now, I don't even know. This doesn't make any sense to me, because K-pop groups are known for dancing with their songs, but I don't even know. There isn't much to be said about this except for I disagree. But yeah, this was really weird. Number 11 is idols should be able to help pick out their stage outfits. I do agree with this, because I feel like the idols can get pretty uncomfortable sometimes while wearing some of the outfits that are picked out for them. So I do think this will be a good idea, because some of the outfits they get put in look very uncomfortable and are extremely extra, and I feel like it'll make them feel more comfortable, and you'll be able to see each idol's personality and the song really come to life when they're involved in that kind of stuff. So I do agree with this a lot, and sometimes I also feel like the idols have a hard time moving and doing the choreography when they're in really restricting and uncomfortable clothing. So I do agree with this. Okay guys, that's all I have for today's video, but I will be making a part 2 of Reddit's K-pop Unpopular Opinions once I can gather some more opinions. But guys, make sure to stay tuned for that video, because I'm going to find some juicy opinions. But thank you all for the support. I cannot thank you enough. This is my second video, and I think I'm doing pretty darn well. But guys, remember that I am going to be uploading soon, so keep an eye out, and I hope you guys are happy that this is my voice and not some weird robot voice. So enjoy the rest of your guys' day and stay tuned.